Bada boom, bada bing. This is our first time going live, Tyler, but today was necessary and worth it because the Guardians did the improbable and completed a ridiculous comeback. Meanwhile, in the division race, the Tigers fell off an entire cliff, big dog. Thoughts on game one, them taking down Scooble?
The boogeyman. They are the AL Central boogeyman.
Yeah, dude.
The footsteps that the Detroit Tigers heard were here. They heard them. They're panicking. And tonight was do or die for the Tigers.
Yeah, not for Cleveland, for the Tigers.
If they lost with their guy on the hill, they crumbled. Their fans gave up. The Tigers struck out 19 times tonight,
which is an absurd number. And in a do or die game, in a high pressure game, and for a Guardian staff that doesn't really rack up the strikeouts usually.
No. I just want to bring this up. Coming into this game, Tarek Skubal had 10 wild pitches, 7 errors, and 1 balk for his entire career.
Correct.
In the 6th inning, he had all 3 of them. What the fuck was that inning?
Dude, well, look, I mean, like, they got this win, and it took some infield hits and David Fry's face. Like, that's what it cost, because that's what led to the Scooble unraveling, right? Like, he doesn't have that kind of unraveling if the first 2 hits aren't bunts, and then he throws and hits the third guy in the face with the bunt. Like that caused his unraveling, did it not?
First of all, what in the Mark Burley was that?
Yeah, dude, holy smokes.
What? I couldn't, but I was stunned when he tried to throw that ball through his legs.
Yeah.
No look. Boy, what are you, Rajon Rondo?
Yeah, he was tripping. He was definitely tripping on that.
And
but again, this game was like devil magic, because you look at it, Scooble pitched well. I don't care what his final line says. Scooble pitched really well.
I mean, I was sitting watching with my wife, and I was like, man, he is dialed.
Yeah.
I mean, he is throwing gas. He's coming at these guys. This is going to be such a tough uphill battle. But you know what? I don't know, man. Guard ball. Like the between the legs play kind of like was like, whoa, like what the hell was that? Mm-hmm. But when he totally lost it though, when David Fry got hit in the face.
I mean, he tossed his helmet. I mean, not his helmet. He tossed his hat and his glove down.
Like, he didn't know what to do.
And then spiked the very next pitch, like yanked the changeup, trying to throw it down.
It was one of the most bizarre things I've ever seen, and I've been watching baseball my entire life.
Yeah, bro. I don't worry. I've never seen 99. But David Fry watched that shit hit him in the face, big talk.
I mean, he broke his face, bro. His orbital bone in his eye socket, nose. I don't want to even know what his face looks like right now.
No, me either. That was one of the more bizarre. Like, I very rarely wince and can't watch a moment. I was shocked they showed the replay, but it almost his face almost needed to get hit to ensure that Scooble continued to unravel. I hate to say it like that.
Damn, bro.
But am I wrong?
I mean,
dog, you're a pitcher. Having to put it back together when you hit somebody. You've never hit somebody square in the face with 99. That gave him time.
No, I never threw. If I threw 99, Chris, I wouldn't be here talking to you.
Hey, that's neither here nor there. I like to think you would be here talking to me. But anyway, the double bunt. What is it? The swinging bunt too? The between the leg snap?
Double bunt. And then, and then Jose came up and he hit the slow roller.
Yeah. To third.
It was second and third. That scored a run, first and third. David Fry came up. He gets hit in the face. George Valera comes up, actually goes up with their 2-2 count, puts up a good at bat considering he goes out there with 2 strikes. Next pitch is the pass ball 2-2. Valera strikes out. He then balks Ramirez the third, and then there's a ground ball.
Yeah, so they scored 2-3 runs in that sequence, and
Chris, they scored 3 runs, and the ball never left the infield.
Yeah, I mean the only time the ball left the infield was on the Scooble snap.
The Scooble snap. That's legendary.
That's what it was.
Scooble snap.
The Scooble snap was the only time the ball left the infield.
I'm about to tweet that out after the show. The Scooble snap.
That's what it was, bro.
It's going to go down in infamy. The Scooble snap. If the Guardians go on to win the World Series, we're going to look back and say the Scooble snap.
The Scooble snap. The Scooble snap begun the unraveling.
I do want to talk about. We need to talk about Gavin Williams.
Yeah,
Stones. Absolute stones, man. 12 strikeouts, 6 innings. And I honestly think that he comes back up. I think he comes back out for the 7th if that inning didn't take so long.
That's fair. That's fair.
The inning
they pulled him pre-100.
A long time.
Yeah, they pulled him pre-100.
And his curveball was nasty.
Mm-hmm.
In that 4th inning when things got real hairy, he had 2 walks. And then Manzardo and him botched a PFP, which drives me. The coach in me, Chris, was furious.
Yeah.
I wanted to throw my remote through my giant TV, and I was like, you know what? I don't coach anymore.
No, we're just relaxing. We're podcasting now.
But PFP, like, dude, and I was like, this is it. And then he gets real big balls, like Stones, and just is fearless. And just he threw a 3-2 curveball for a strike with the bases loaded, and then he just unleashes like the most giant emotional yell I've ever seen from Gavin Williams.
Yeah, he hasn't really shown psycho yet. I kind of like that going into the postseason for the Guardians.
Dude,
like, I like that.
And they were all like that. Sabrowski.
Yeah, dude. Sabrowski, probably, honestly, I envision Sabrowski's yell as the loudest.
Bro, he got squeezed out of the immaculate inning. He should have had the immaculate inning, I think.
Should he?
No, he didn't strike out the last guy.
I was going to say.
He had thrown 7 strikes in a row, had 2 strikeouts, and then there was a ball, and then a strike, and then I think he hit like a fly ball to the outfield.
Dude, they were all dialed in, dude. They looked and felt apart, and this Tigers team. And here we go. Gavin Williams was throwing his fastball down the middle, and we talked about that this morning a little bit, didn't we?
Yes, we did a little bit.
He was throwing the fastball down the middle. I like that from him. I think his fastball can play like that. At least against the Tigers.
Dude, I don't know what the Tigers were up there doing. They were waving at baseballs. They were watching fastballs. Like, it was honestly one of the more electric performances from a pitching staff I've seen in a while.
And I think crowd play probably played into like what we were seeing from some of the Tigers hitters also.
Yeah, I mean, the pitchers were feeding off it. I mean, I don't think Gavin Williams threw a 4-seam fastball under 98 miles an hour tonight.
No, he was juiced. And that's why I'm okay. Like, here we go. If you throw 99 or higher, I'm okay with you throwing them down the middle.
Only if you throw 99 or higher.
Yeah, if you're under that, you got to do more. You got to do more. It's got to mean more. But when you are 6'6",
it's got to mean more. SEC.
It's got to mean more.
I was a little concerned at the beginning of the game though, because the young guys looked nervous. Gabe getting picked off. Like, how do you get picked off?
Bro, he's actually an idiot. Like, I don't know.
When base runners are so hard to come by, and then Martinez gets played, it's a tough play. Like, you're playing center field and a line drive hit directly at you. Yeah. It's the hardest play for a center fielder to make, but like, you got to.
But I thought he made a good play in center field right before that too, though.
You mean right after that?
Or after that? Was it after that?
Yeah, he did make a good play. He hawked the ball down, but like, and then Manzardo, like, buddy, he's tough at first base.
I don't think you can play him at first in the postseason.
No, I don't think you can either.
But now I don't think that's a worry. Not to be super like disrespectful or anything, but like, I don't think David Fry's going to play in the postseason.
I think David Fry. If you're David Fry, how the fuck do you get back in the batter's box?
You don't.
I'm good.
Yeah, bro.
I'm retiring. If I take 99 to the cranium, as our man Alex here just said,
And I make it out of here clean.
I'm retiring.
Yeah.
I just like, and it just seemed like but like again, Manzardo makes the adjustment as his second at bat against Skubal, hits a double down the left field line. Like, but the thing about Manzardo is he has to hit. He has to be in the lineup, no matter what.
Do you like this guard ball thing? Because today was the most guard ball game ever, and it felt electric. It's about as electric as you can feel with when a ball.
This is the most guard ball shit we ever did see, bro. I just like.
You like it though, don't you? It was electric though, don't you? There's a Guardians fan deep down in you that's liking it. You whispered to yourself, "That's guard ball, baby. That's guard ball, baby." You whisper that to you gonna whisper that to yourself?
No, I'm not.
I read Talking Baseball posted the like the inning.
Yeah.
And one of the comments was, "This is actually terrorism."
I mean,
that's guard ball, baby.
I think if you're a Detroit fan, you gotta hate the Guardians.
Bro, how many TVs were broken in Detroit because of that game? Like that game would drive me mad.
Think about it, dude. If you're every single team in the AL Central, besides the White Sox, if you're a Royals fan, a Twins fan, and Tigers fan, you gotta hate us so much, because their teams are probably more talented than our teams, and they cannot beat us with their life dependent upon it. They can't do it. They just can't. Most players on the Detroit's team, if you go position by position comparison, they're probably better than us, except for third base.
I'd agree.
And like, they just can't do it, man.
And my pitcher didn't get rocked today. My ace had a very, very good outing. He had his A stuff today.
He had 3 walks, which is like super strange.
Super rare.
But like the stuff was still electric. I mean, we couldn't touch it.
The fastball shape looked unbelievable today, dog.
He was throwing 99 on the black like he was giving a handoff to the catcher.
Disgusting. It was disgusting today, dude.
But like, dude, this Guardians team, like, they're probably so annoying to play against. I can't even fathom how annoying they probably are to play against.
They're just pesky, bro. And they're putting together better at bats than they had all year, too.
If I was Tarek Skubal, you know what I would have done after that inning?
Pulled a gun out.
I would have gone into the tunnel, and I would have destroyed so many baseball bats.
Oh yeah, dude! Like
I would be snapping them over my knee, banging off poles. I would have started a fire with as many bats as I would have broken.
Yeah.
I mean, I would think about it. The whole game, like only 2. I think there were 3 baseballs that were hit off Tarek Skubal the whole game that went to the outfield,
which is unbelievable. I want to look at some of the exit velos from today. I just want to look. I'm curious. And usually I watch it.
Just do the 6th inning. Just do the 6th inning. That's it.
Yeah, I'll find it real quick because I like to watch it usually. Just in general. Let's see. Here we go. Single, 62.9 miles per hour off the bat, 65.5 miles per hour at the bat, 69.0 mile an hour off the bat. PD single, 39.9 miles per hour off the bat. Angel Martinez, 52.7 miles per hour off the bat. The expected batting average on all these singles, 190, 190, 190. I've never seen this before, 0.080. Dog.
But you know what? When you put the ball in play, sometimes good shit happens.
That's what they did. I mean, you always say,
because look at this.
Out. This is the epitome of like, you are Mr. Don't Strike Out. I don't care about strikeouts. You are Mr. Don't Strike Out. This is the game you should point to.
Brother, you can't strike out 19 times as a team, though. I know you don't care about strikeouts, but 19 times in one. Bro, Gleyber Torres, Kerry Carpenter, and Torkelson struck out 9 times between them.
Well, and the thing is, part of the analytics is we want to see your A swing 3 times every at bat. They don't shorten up, big dog. They go for the A swing all 3 times.
I'm pretty sure that about 10 of those 19 were looking.
Okay, I didn't. I mean, I'd have to go through and count.
That might be more. It might not be as many as 10, but like there was a lot of looking strikeouts. And I will say, the umpire strike zone was large,
Yeah,
but it was large for both sides.
it felt like it got large like late in the game too, though. Especially.
Nah, it was large the whole game. Like the whole game, it was
I
just like
a couple of the Tiger at bats kind of threw me a little.
the
bit.
outside pitch was like it was a full ball off the plate.
So swings and miss wise, Gavin Williams led the day with 18 swings and misses. That's a big number, big dog. Skubal with 16 swings and misses. And then the next three, Gaddis 6, Cade Smith 6, Sobrowski 3. That's big time stuff. That's big time stuff.
Are the Tigers broken?
They are. They're
You
broken.
think they're broken?
Yeah, they are. They need They need a Javi Baez like supernova run, and I don't know when he's playing again.
So tomorrow is Flaherty versus Bybee.
Yeah, I'm going.
You're going. You got to imagine Bybee's been on you got to imagine that the Guardian I don't think they can lose to this team.
Dude, the Tigers are going to end up playing tomorrow like that feeling you have when you're clenching your chest.
that comment that just came in.
Shout out Jeff Teague, Metro Detroiter here. What the actual fuck? Yeah, dude.
Jeff, do you have any faith that they can win tomorrow? I need to know.
Are you going to reply to Don Thomas on the timeline?
100%. Fat boy Don, I'm up in there.
Dude, I legit like honestly this is one of the most impressive comebacks I've seen in a division since I started following baseball.
This is one of the biggest collapses in Major League Baseball history.
Yeah, I don't know what's the bigger collapse. Like the Mets not making the playoffs or the Tigers not making the playoffs.
I don't think any team's ever I mean, they were up 15 and a half games in July.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
15 and a half?
They could today was one you couldn't lose, dude.
They couldn't. I said on yesterday's show that this was a do or die game for the Tigers and it wasn't for the Guardians. And the Guardians played like it was a do or die game for them.
Yeah.
This is nearing as fun as a 22-game win streak.
I mean, I think this is that level for me, maybe even greater because I counted the Guardians out.
Everybody counted the Guardians. I counted the Guardians out.
I was saying on the show, don't care, play the young guys. I don't want to see it anymore. And honestly, like the things that they did kind of helped them get here, right? Like releasing Carlos Santana, like helped them get here. Like going to a 6-man rotation, like helped them get here.
And the lineup tomorrow for the Guardians will be way more talented than it was tonight. Kafis is playing tomorrow. Okay. George Valera is playing tomorrow.
So tomorrow you DH.
Bo Naylor's playing tomorrow.
Well, I think Bo Naylor and Austin Hedges both suck. So,
hey, Bo Timber, baby, ride the wave. I'll talk about Bo Naylor after the season, but I'm going to ride the Bo Timber all the way home.
There's like a lot of things that I'll say in my life. Whatever that word was, I'll never say it because I don't believe in it. If you are the Tigers, if you are a Tigers fan, who do you look to blame? Do you just chalk it up to, the Guardians just got really hot and they got it done? Or do you blame somebody in your own organization?
Well, I took a trip down to the Rep Detroit Twitter group.
Did you?
The hashtag.
What'd you learn?
I learned that they hate their owner and their GM like we hate Paul Dolan as well. They blame them for the arrogance they had to not make a move at the deadline. They said they needed a bat and they needed an arm and they didn't go and do it. But like, dog, Gleyber Torres, Kerry Carpenter, and Torkelson struck out 9 times.
Yeah, they can't win that. I mean, Riley Green was the one that showed up, right?
I mean, kind of. He hit a solo homer, but like he also got out every other time.
Yeah, but if you hit a home run in a game, that's you showing up. I don't care what you do the rest of the time. Are you kidding me?
I mean,
Like hitting a home run is showing up in baseball. You know that.
he's 3 for 40 against the Guardians this
Yeah,
year.
but today, what was he? 1 for 3 with the home run. That's showing up.
All right. I mean, I don't stress out about solo homers, so
No, I don't either. But that's him showing up, is what I'm saying.
sure.
No, you know that's him showing up, dog. If it's the other way around, it'd be like, whatever.
I can't ignore 3 for 40.
But we're talking about today.
Whatever. Riley Green and his eye ticks, whatever it is.
He's locating the ball. Tomorrow, the Guardians have a clear advantage. I think it's really important because it's Tanner tomorrow, right?
Tanner tomorrow.
Tanner needs to start going in to feel good about going to the postseason. Tomorrow isn't do or die for the Guardians, but tomorrow is okay. Like let's start. Let's put the nail in the coffin. Let's leave absolutely no doubt, and then let's hang it up. Let's go. Like that. That's what it is. And for Tanner, you want this to be a very good, feel good start because it's likely his last start of the regular season, right?
Yeah.
Because I mean, now you can line it up however way, but like, you want
the Tigers are on the edge of the cliff with both heels.
Yeah.
Off the edge.
And their pitcher that has a over 4.5 ERA, nudge him off the cliff.
Push them lightly, and they're going to fall off the edge.
Yeah.
And then they have a bullpen game on Thursday.
We suspect. I don't think it's been announced yet.
We got Parker Messick on the bump.
Which that's advantage guards.
Correct.
That's big advantage guards.
I think this... I can't believe what we're seeing. I think it's so much fun. I think it's one of the... I think we're going to be able to talk about this. I think this is one of the situations where, like, no matter what happens moving forward, this was awesome.
It's really good for the city, too.
And, like, we'll remember the 2025 team no matter what because of what they're doing right now. If they go out and they get 2 and barbecued in the AL wildcard round, like, whatever. I don't even care. This is so much fun. Like, is there anything better than high leverage baseball?
No. High leverage baseball is my favorite thing in the world.
I don't think there's anything better. And like, we just both went to the national championship game for college football, and like that was up there. But like high leverage baseball, where I'm literally like we're living and dying off of every pitch.
I guess like because in the football season, I don't know how you felt about Notre Dame. I went knowing it was going to be a coronation. I had no doubt in my mind.
Yeah, I think we both agreed with that. But like
this baseball season, there feels like there's a lot on the line every single individual pitch. So it is a different general feeling.
Do you think it helps the Guardians have been playing high leverage baseball for like 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Or do you think it's going to catch up eventually?
Well, they weren't tight out there. You could tell what team was tight, and it wasn't the Guardians.
No.
And that feels weird.
I think it's because they're too young and dumb to even know what the hell's going on.
Yeah, because Gabe Arias is a moron, just so you know. I think Gabe Arias thinks it's still April.
You know what? I'm not going to go there tonight.
No, not tonight.
I was going to say some real foul shit.
Here we go. Can you name me the Guardians players that hit the ball the hardest today?
Kyle Manzardo.
His double was 3rd of 3.
Double Schneemann, his single.
Nope. Well, I don't even remember Schneemann hitting a single.
Ramirez hit a fly ball that was kind of hit pretty hard.
Yep, Jose Ramirez had a line out at 101. That was the second hardest hit ball of the day.
Second hardest hit ball. It's not Kwan. It's not Martinez. I really don't know.
Austin Hedges had the hardest hit ball of the day, and the Guardians beat the Tigers.
Things you love to see.
Things you love to see. Hardest hit ball of the day in the entire game was the Riley Green home run, and then the Kerry Carpenter single was the second hardest hit, and then the Andy Ibanez line out was the third hardest hit. So yeah. Tomorrow, what do you want to see? Tomorrow, if they win, are you celebrating?
No, I'm not celebrating, but like, well, I guess I'm dancing on the Tigers' grave.
Okay.
if that's considered a celebration, but like
No, it's not a celebration.
they still got to go out and do it. They got to make sure they got to take care of business against the Rangers, and the Rangers just basically sent Corey Seager and Marco Simeon like to the clubhouse for the rest of the year. They're done.
Mm-hmm.
They just said they're out for the rest of the year. So
yeah,
like,
why? Well, and Seager's been battling some things, and then
Yeah,
obviously
so-
Evaldi's hurt too.
you got to make sure it's not over. You got to make sure you take care of business like all the way through. But this is fucking sweet.
This is awesome. This is awesome. Well, look, we're gonna get out of here. I'm Chris. That's Tyler.
Peace.